things that I get a kick out of are the different signs that you see around. You know, in businesses or churches or wherever. Signs that you know somebody or some business or some government entity paid some good money to have painted or have made. You know, signs like for instance the ones that are lead up to the turnpikes in Oklahoma that say free restrooms. Yeah, free restrooms. Now, you know, you got to ask yourself, I don't know about you, but I can't think of when the last time that I paid to potty. You know, I don't know about you, but it's been a long time since I've paid to potty. And then you know, you got to ask yourself the question, are there really people who plan their routes out over that? I mean, are there really people who say, well, Mom, I tell you, that Engine Nation Turnpike is 75 miles out of the way, but I tell you, by God, we're not going to pay to potty. No, sir, they got the free restrooms, and we're going to take that Engine Nation Turnpike, and we're going to go that route there. Yes, sir. Now, are there really people like that? You know? And that men over 40, you know, they don't expect much when they're looking for a wife. You know, really, they don't. Girls, they don't expect much. They just want somebody who looks like they're 25, but who can tell them where they were the day Kennedy got shot. Yeah. I said that somewhere the other day, and this girl goes, oh my gosh, Ted Kennedy got shot? I thought he died of a brain tumor. You know, so they don't expect much, you know. They want somebody who can go out and eat cheeseburgers, enchiladas, and or chicken fried steak 5 out of 7 nights a week and still have the figure of Giselle the model. Yeah, they don't expect much. Don't expect much from one. You know, then there's the one who, on his whole $30,000 a year salary, he wants a woman who will absolutely worship the ground he walks on, be Sally submissive, and call him Lord like Sarah called Abraham. Yeah, I knew a friend like that one time. He made that statement to his wife under similar circumstances. He said, honey, you ought to call me Lord because that's what Sarah called Abraham. She looked at him and said, look, bucko, you take care of me with the maids, with the servants, and the fine jewelry like Abe took care of Sarah, and I'll call you whatever the Sam Hill you want me to call you. You know? But you know, the guys, most guys, you know, older guys, Christian guys, you know, they don't expect much in a woman. Oh no. You know, they just want a woman who's got the selflessness and spirituality of Mother Teresa, but who looks and dresses like Angelina Jolie.
Amen.
Another thing that I get a real kick out of is the commercials that you see out on television. You know, television, radio. I don't know, maybe I'm a sucker for them because I've written a lot of them and produced some, so you know, it's the ones that I've learned to read the fine print. You know, you got to learn to read the fine print on television ads. For instance, like the one that says Mercedes SL, $129 a month. Yeah, $129 a month. You read the fine print, and yeah, $129 a month with $45,000 cash doing signing. You know. Yeah.